For the most part, inspections are unannounced and focused on items likely to cause illness to patrons visiting these facilities.
Hi, I'm Bill Mance with Jackson County Close-Up. Today we're here with Chad Peterson. He works at the Environmental Health Department here at Jackson County Health and Human Services. And he's going to tell us about food-related health inspections. Thanks for joining us today, Chad.
Thanks, Bill.
So you're doing inspecting, so who are we inspecting?
Jackson County Environmental Public Health licenses and inspects food establishments that are selling ready-to-eat foods. These include restaurants, mobile food units, bed and breakfast, hotel, motel breakfast service, and vending operations. Food establishments that may sell retail or wholesale foods, such as grocery stores, markets, food processing operations, they're inspected by the Oregon Department of Agriculture.
And what are you looking for when you're inspecting?
For the most part, inspections are unannounced and focused on items likely to cause illness to patrons visiting these facilities, but also include items such as general cleanliness and maintenance. The inspectors look closely at approved food sources, cooking temperatures, holding temperatures, and personal hygiene of food handlers, as well as contaminated and dirty equipment, amongst other things. Restaurant facilities are assigned a sanitation score as a result of the inspection, and violations are considered critical in nature, are required to be corrected during the inspection, but sometimes re-inspections occur on the facility at a later date. Oregon evaluates the food service facilities using the Oregon Food Sanitation Rules. There are two scores assigned to each inspection, a priority and a priority foundation. And enforcement is based on this score, and so if a facility receives a 70 or better, they are considered in compliance with the food rules.
Okay.
If a facility scores a 69 or lower, they have failed to comply, and enforcement could be a provision. A second score lists the number of core items that is cited during the inspection. Upon entering a food establishment, there should be a sticker at the front window or door of the establishment indicating compliance with the Oregon Food Code. You may have all seen these, hopefully. They should be on the front door. And so a fail to comply does not necessarily mean they will be closed. They are required to correct the priority items on site. If they cannot do that on site, there is a potential for closure. But we usually, when a failed to comply goes up on an establishment, they usually have 7 days to correct the items, and we do a full nother sanitation inspection to determine compliance.
So you walk into one of those and you're the inspector. How do they react to your team?
Well, like I said, most inspections are unannounced, and the establishments don't really know when the inspectors are going to be showing up. So this can sometimes cause some uncomfortable situations, but we really want to see how that food establishment is operating on an everyday level, kind of much like a pop quiz, you know.
Sure.
And so for the most part, most operators are very welcoming and appreciate the work that we do. I mean, we really do try to provide a lot of education and knowledge and experience to these operators to provide a safe and healthy place for their patrons to eat, you know. And so, I mean, after all, we should be after the same goal, and that's to prevent foodborne illness.
If you want to know inspection results, where do we find that?
Inspection results can be found on our website at jacksoncounty.org under Environmental Health, and click on the Food Services tab. This site will not only show you the score of the facility, but it also shows the violations that were marked down for that facility. And if anybody would like to report a food service complaint, such as unsafe food handling practices or a foodborne illness, they can always contact us at our office at 541-774-8206.